I don't know if everybody already knew this, but you can get half off Goodhertz plugins. I offer it for anybody who makes content about a plugin. Coincidentally, I really wanted to check out the new Vulf Compressor Mastering Edition. I was working on a record with my buddy Andre for the artist Isha. He was trying it out on the two bus and it was sounding super dope. So when I got the session, I was like, okay, we're going to try it out. So I'm going to start with just what I have on the two bus, which is a Silver Bullet and a Pro L2 in dynamic mode. So here was just that. Let's just take that section. All right, so here's the OG Vulf. I actually do use presets kind of a lot with this plugin. I really like these ones in here. I mean, it is just loud too, so maybe that's why. But these attack ones are super dope. So yeah, I would just use that in parallel. It's a little tricky with the gain staging. I think you do this. Actually, no, you know what it is? You're supposed to use this digital ref level. I think it's kind of like a threshold to me. I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but that's kind of how I use it. All right, so let's see kind of what Andre dialed in here on the new one. That makes sense. It's quieter. He's a responsible human being. Yeah, I don't think this one is doing the same kind of auto gain thing. Like, I think this does more of an auto gain. Right? I wonder if it has some of the same presets. No, but it does have limiter and limiter only presets for clipping. So that's cool. All right, let's keep fiddling. Oh, OG Vulf. This is the OG Vulf Comp preset. So, I don't know. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of fucking auto gain happening. That said, when I peg this thing, it sounds pretty cool. Okay, so this is back to Andre's settings. It looks like they have some kind of auto gain sensor. You can see this arrow floating around. So I'm thinking maybe that's supposed to be the target. I really love how this thing sounds when you squish it, but I'm not sure how to also then get it sounding less fucked up. Okay. Oh, it's so touchy. Okay, I can be more reasonable with this. It sounds better more. Yeah, of course, it sounds better when I do less. Oh, dude, it's because I have them both on. Okay, let's try again. let's let's try again. Let's check out the new joint. So this is really cool the way the presets work. Maybe there's a recording limit? Misha, help. This is really cool how the presets work because you can share them just with this URL. So if you go to one of these looking websites on Goodhertz, you copy this thing here, and then you can paste it with right click. Paste from clipboard. How cool is that? I kind of like it better with the compressor not really doing anything. I tend to like this compressor, or at least the old Vulf compressor, with a little bit of a faster attack. These drums aren't mixed yet, so it's a little weird. I'm listening to the kick, and I'm like, is it too grabby on the kick? Is the kick jumping out too much? I'm not gonna worry about it too. We're just trying it. We're just messing around. Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool. No, I just like it all the way in. I think it sounds more natural with the mix all the way up. Maybe natural is not the right word. I can't really tell the difference off the top, but I'm gonna drive it more, and then let's see. So let's just hear what it was, what it did. I think it's pretty cool. I just think it's a lot for the 2 bus. I think this is more of like a drum bus thing or like a vocal bus thing even. I think this just has a lot of really cool color. I do like the limiter. I'd be curious to mess around with it more, just the limiter and the saturator only. I was like, "Oh, Andrea's settings sound really good." And then I saw it was in bypass. It's really fucking cool. It just does too much, I think, for a 2 bus unless you're really trying to make an identity for your record. So let's try it somewhere else. Alright, let's try this. This is me playing drums. This is sick. This is sick. Okay, is there like an input level? It feels like I'm just hitting everything super hard as I flip through the presets. So I wonder, is this input gain? Oh, I see. When that little arrow next to the threshold appears when I move this input gain. Ooh, this one sounds really wide and like deep. I'm not sure what it's doing. It sounds like the sides got brighter and the center got tighter. I think it's this Chino mode. I think it's maybe having a lot of drive. No, I think it's just that I'm compressing the fuck out of it. It's totally different. It's totally different. So without the compressor, this isn't mixed. It's really loosey goosey right now, but you can kind of hear what it's doing. We want to hear what it's doing. Like it's good sounds, but the kick needs to get tightened up. It's a little unruly. Check this out. It really tightens it up too much. Well, there's kind of a sweet spot. That's interesting. There's kind of a sweet spot for the snare for me where it's like still has a nice top end to it, and there's something about this area that's really nice. I'm not one to usually preach parallel compression, but I like this. So that's the Vulf Compressor, man. This thing's really dope. It's super colorful. I wouldn't put it on everything, but I think once you get to know this sound, you know when you want to use it. It seems obvious to me sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, Vulf Compressor on that. It's going to be amazing. And I think this mastering edition is super dope. It's, to me, has the character of the old version, but I think gives me a better set of controls and sounds with the saturation and the limiter. I think there's a better chance that it could end up on the 2 bus like this, maybe without the compressor. Um, yeah, super cool. So that's how you get your 50% off. You want to right click here. You want to copy the URL as a clipboard. And then, if you take it to a browser, paste that in the browser. This is a website with those settings that you just made. So now you can share your settings super easily. I think that's a great way to make presets. I think this would be a great way for some other companies to make their things more shareable, particularly like VSTs, instruments, things that are more preset heavy. I think this would be cool. You could just text your friends a sound. I like that idea. So you'll get my link below. Check it out. Get your 50% off the new Vulf Compressor Mastering Edition.